Hey everybody, it's Gainer Milky from the Emotional Home Improvement Project and Plan C Training and Charisma Inc. And today we're talking about hack number 5 in the Everyday Higher, Everyday Harder workbook. And it is all about primal questions. And this was a book that was done by Michael Margolis. Maybe a couple years ago, and then I believe Mike Foster also did a version of it, and they break down 7 different primal questions that we kind of all operate by, whether we're conscious of it or not. So I'm going to read the 7 questions, and they're in the workbook. Am I safe? Am I loved? Am I worthy? Do I belong? Will I be respected? Will I be successful? And will I be free? And I think at times we can all relate to being driven by any of these questions, but there's usually one or maybe 2 that are your primal question, and it's a thing that drives like all of your behavior. And I think that for myself, it's probably number 2, am I loved? And 7, will I be free? And then 5, will I be respected? And obviously a lot of these things go back to how we've been treated like throughout the continuum of our life and different experiences that we've had. But in the workbook, we go into some other questions around these. And I think one of the key takeaways that I would focus on for this section and this particular hack, we're allowing like a week for each, just because there's 52 hacks, but it's probably something that will stay with you throughout hopefully the rest of your life as you really think about what drives your behavior, and coming to terms with the fact that a lot of the answers to these questions are yes if we let it be yes, instead of always going back to things that we feel detract from us getting what we truly want. And most of the time, what we really want are just our core needs to be met, and we go to all of these different extremes or actions or behaviors trying to get there because we don't feel that way intrinsically inside. And so how do you get to feel that way intrinsically inside? It's unlayering all of the things and the labels and the experiences that have caused you to get away from the fact that we're really all created to be loved and to love and to be respected. And we can't control what other people do to us, say to us. We can only control what our reaction is and how we interpret the experiences around us. So just some food for thought. There's a lot of other questions that we go into with this hack, but it's definitely something, if it's not already in your consciousness, is to be aware of why, if you have some problematic behaviors or feelings coming up, are we repeating them? Just looking at patterns can be really powerful.